Hey everyone, I'm making this quick video to show you how to use the skin mesh transfer tool. It is free, everyone can grab it on the asset store right now, and I'm going to show you how we use it at Blink internally, as well as how our community, the people who use our character models, so for example this guy as well as a female, and our armor sets together can use this tool to combine them in one main prefab. So as you can see here, we have our human male character prefab, and next to it we have one of the armor set from it. This armor set is from the armor pack 2. Now, as you can see, these are two separated prefabs, and that's not really what we want, right? We will want this armor set to be attached to our character. Not only part of the prefab, but we need those skin mesh renderers right here to be attached to our character's armature, right? Otherwise, it is not going to be animated. If we play an animation, the character is going to be animated, but the armor set is going to stay still. So the way we do that is, of course, by importing skin mesh transfer, which will then show you this folder here. There is a README, which is just a link to this video. And then we have only one script in it, which is the Blink skin mesh transfer. Anyway, you don't have to worry about this. The only thing you have to do is go under Blink, open skin mesh transfer, and you will have this small window showing up. The next step is to select those two prefab and make sure to right click and unpack prefab completely. So now Unity is going to allow us to move things around in those prefabs. The next step is to find our armor pieces. In my case, it is under mesh armor, but of course, in your case, it might be under something different if you use another tool. So as you can see here, we have all the armor pieces selected, and I'm just going to drag and drop them in the skin mesh renderer list. The next step is to drag and drop the first bone of the armature we want to port those armor pieces to. So in my case, I'm going to select my human male here, as you can see, and I'm going to find the first bone. Again, this might look or be named differently if you use another model, if you don't use our models, but it's going to work the same way. In my case, it is called root_m. For you, it might be called hips or whatever the developer or artist decided to name this. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I did not want to unzoom, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop root_m in the new armature. I put hips here in parentheses because a lot of models tends to have this as the standard name for the first one, but again, it might be named differently. And lastly, we can tell the tool where should this armor pieces game object be placed in our character, right? So in this case, it's very simple. I'm going to go ahead and create a new game object and call it cloth. This can be anywhere you want in your character, and the name, of course, of the parent does not matter. And I'm just going to drag and drop this, and my mouse keeps double clicking, so it keeps unzooming. Anyway, and that's it. Now all we have to do is click transfer. And as you can see, this is done. And now you can safely delete the other prefab. As you can see, nothing disappeared because the armor pieces are now in our character, as you can see right here. Now you might be wondering, why is this looking like this? This looks kind of weird. Yes, this is because our character models are made in a way that you will never have clipping with the body and the armor. Let me show you how. So basically, now that we have this armor set equipped, you can see that I can completely disable the body, and it looks a lot better. It's also a lot better for performance because we do not need to render these body parts because they're not even visible to your players. I'm also going to disable the underwear, and lastly, I'm going to be disabling the hair because this was also clipping in the hat. And that's it. That's perfect. As you can see, the armor is perfectly applied to our character. And now I'm going to go ahead and click play. I can also close the tool. We no longer need it. And you will see that the character and the armor are both animated together, just like we want them to be. So that's it. That's pretty much all I wanted to show in this video. As you can see, it's very simple to use. As I said also before at the beginning of the video, you can use this for other things, but this is mainly what we use it for, and I'm making this video to help the users of our character and armor packs. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.